Prince Harry and Prince William were once symbols of brotherhood, bonded by loss, royal pressure, and the memory of their mother, Princess Diana. But now, after public spats, an interview with Oprah, a Netflix series, and the memoir Spare, they are like two strangers. Harry, living in the California sunshine, realizes the price of luxury when fame and freedom cannot compensate for the loss of family. In 2025, Silent Harry sent a sincere message to William, hoping to mend things, but received only cold silence. The main problem is not just personal connection, but the conflict between family loyalty and royal duty, leading the two brothers on two paths that cannot intersect. The brotherhood between Harry and William was once an inspiration to them. Together they overcame the pain of losing their mother, faced the scrutiny of the media, and shared the burden of royal roles. But Harry and Meghan's decision to split the royal family in 2020 created the first cracks. Harry's spare and public interviews not only told his story but also exposed family secrets, from tensions with Charles to steadfastness with William. These revelations, even if true by Harry, were seen by William as a betrayal, especially when he was shouldering royal duties amid a storm of criticism. In 2025, Harry, realizing the loneliness of his life away from home, sent a direct message to William, without intermediaries, without the media. According to the fictional source, he wrote, "I want to go back to the way things were, just brothers, not princes." But William, now the future protector of the kingdom, did not respond. His silence was not a cry for comfort, but a cry for pain and distrust. Every time Harry shared, a family story became public content. Variety, 2023. William, who has been supporting King Charles through his illness and protecting Princess Kate during a difficult period of health, The Times, 2024, cannot risk opening the door again. He fears that any conversation could turn into a new chapter in Harry's book or film. William is not only the wounded brother, but also the heir to the throne. His mission to protect the royal family makes him put the throne above his feelings. Trying to provide electricity, worried about instability, should keep his distance. Meanwhile, Harry, living in Montecito, faces a declining public image in Britain. Meghan's American Riviera orchard has been cited as commercialized, and her Netflix deal is in jeopardy. People, 2025. Harry's choice, of course, now leaves him feeling isolated, especially as he realizes his children, Archie and Lilibet, will not grow up alongside their cousins George, Charlotte, and Louis. Kate, once the bridge between the brothers, has now withdrawn. After being publicly exposed, she has focused on her family and her responsibilities and has no energy to mediate. Charles, exhausted by illness and family tensions, has no energy to grind either. BBC, 2024. Harry, in his attempt to connect, is met with a harsh reality. William's silence is not just a rejection, but a strategy to protect the royal legacy. The public, once hopeful of their brotherhood as a symbol of renewal, now shares on X. Some support William for protecting the dynasty. Others sympathize with Harry, calling him a victim of the system. At the core of the problem is an irreparable regret. William needs concrete action from Harry, not words, but an end to the family feud that has become media fodder. But Harry, though sincere, is still suspicious because those around him, from the PR team to the producers, are always looking for a story. The battle between the two brothers is not just personal, but a clash between individual freedom and collective responsibility, between a shared past and a special future. The relationship between Harry and William, once a symbol of kinship and hope, is now a deep scar. Harry, in his efforts to find his brother, is confronted with the cold silence of William, who puts the crown and stability above all else. The story, though fictional, reflects real tensions about loyalty, responsibility, and the price of family breakdown. Harry may be looking for a third, but William, badly wounded and severely burdened by the prospect of a royal future, unwilling to answer. Will time heal this wound, or will silence continue to be the wall between the two brothers? The answer remains unclear, but clearly, no amount of fame or crown can replace lost status.